My name is Howard Washington. I'm the Assistant Director of Youth Services. Well, the most important thing is that kids put up things on the internet and they don't realize that it can affect them in the future. So you can take photos that are inappropriate and not realize when you go to apply for a job or, so we've been going out asking people to come into the room and take selfies, right? And we've heard so many kids say, I'm not pretty enough to take a selfie, which was so shocking to me. So coming into this room, having them come into this room, although they're not confident or they don't feel like they take the best selfies, and know that it's art and creativity and they look beautiful no matter what they look like. If their hair is amazing. So when you take a photo and maybe you have an afro or you have dreads or you have a short haircut or perfectly straight, when they're in here and they're taking a photo, they're feeling beautiful, which is what I didn't expect for this room to do.
My name is Marcela Nunez. I'm the Client Service Coordinator and the Outreach Specialist for the Division of Youth Services. What we're trying to accomplish is to gather as many young people that we can in this place, in this room. This is the selfie room. It's part of the Teen Arts event today because now the young people are all into social media. Everyone is into social media, even grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, all the youth are into social media. So we have, Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, the YouTube. So this is a way to get the young people to know about our services, to be comfortable using our services, and for parents and students and the schools to be aware that we are here. And we have many different programs for them.
What we were really just looking for was kind of talking to them about etiquette. What to do and what not to do. A lot of times right now we're seeing kids post drinking photos, and they may not even be drinking, they just are putting it in their photos, or drug paraphernalia. But anybody else seeing that, your teachers, your principals, if you want to go for a job interview or an internship or college, when you're applying for college and they just go check you out because they thought you were interesting, and then they see that stuff and then they're taken back and they might have to think twice about you. Whereas, if you're taking appropriate selfies, they can look at you and think, okay, they were doing this community service project. Or, they're so artistic, look at the photos they're taking, or what they're taking photos of, nature, anything. So just really trying to get that right, so it's not something that hurts you, but something that can help you in the future.
This type of event, which is the art of selfie, is actually very creative because they can express themselves in different ways, different poses, different expressions, make them feel confident about themselves, teaching them the positives and the negatives also of taking this type of art of selfies. In today's day and age, they can be mistaken and used in an inappropriate way, so this type of event shows them how to process it and to participate in an appropriate way.
Well, I think a really huge and important role, because one of the things that we want to do is provide resources for kids in any way that looks like. Right now, obviously we're doing it, we're showing them what to do, how to take a selfie, but just in general with internships, volunteer opportunities, college applications, we have parent support groups. So we're just really, there to really develop and help develop them to be the best kids that they can possibly be and keep them on the right track where they could so easily just go in a totally different direction. So we just want to be a support for them.
One of the biggest programs right now is called FCIU, is a Family Crisis Intervention Unit. This is a program that is available to all the schools in the community, private, public, charter schools, anything. And what they do is it's a crisis intervention program. It's a short-term program where the kids get assistance with the families. They can be family conflict, substance abuse, truancy. So by our program, we do referrals to help and link the clients and the families to services in the community to help them with whatever needs they have at this point.
Well, Youth Services actually is expanding, and we have a lot of new programs now where we're getting youth involved in community service. In past, it was tended to be as like a sanction for youth that are getting into trouble. Okay, you have to pay back the community. But now we all live in this community. We want everyone to participate, to be a part of the community, to take pride in it. So Youth Services has a community service program for high school youth to get them involved in different areas, maybe a certain niche that they have that they want to focus on. We can get them, if they like horses, maybe we can get them into the Union County stables to kind of work with what they like. Youth Services also has parenting groups, English and Spanish, for parents who are struggling or not even struggling, just to participate and have a support group. Because in today's day and age, lots of things are arising, and parents aren't necessarily equipped to know what is inappropriate and not appropriate, even selfie, or with social media, with texting, like what's appropriate, what's not. Parents don't necessarily know how to handle those situations. So with our parenting groups, the idea is for them to learn about these things and to learn how to handle them.
We have different counselors in our facilities that they can sit down with them and make youth assessments, and like I said before, using referrals, we link them to the different programs. Also, being part of the Union County government, we work together with many different agencies, and having this, that's a big advantage for us because we just call them and make direct referrals. So it's a big help for us, and it's an advantage for us because for the county and for the youth and for the families, because it's kind of unique because we have so many agencies that we can partner along with.
If anybody wants to get in contact with the Youth Service Bureau, we can be reached at 908-558-2540. We have a new location currently in Elizabeth, easily accessible by car, by train, by bus.
We are located in Elizabeth at 288 North Broad Street, and they can just also call the main number at the administration building and always be linked to the youth services.
UCNJ Youth.
#UCNJ Youth.
#UCNJ Youth.